What does running an agency actually look like? A lot of people ask, a lot of people want to start a marketing agency, not a lot of people actually do it. So I want to tell you exactly how my day has gone, and for the rest of the day you can come with me. I'll probably, in all honesty, just tack in some footage from tomorrow as well, even though I want to start posting every single day. I'm brain dumping, you don't need to know any about this. I have a call in about an hour, 50 minutes, and then after that I'm going to go to the club, the golf club, to play golf. Now today, we're going through all the leads that we have. So we have about 500 leads just in our webinar, from the people who have registered to people who have attended to even a few duplicates and a few other categories that we've listed all these webinar attendees and leads and people who are interested in it. Nothing too wow. Or sexy, I should say. But I just called a lady, her name was Kylie. So we spoke a few weeks ago and she said she's a marketing background. She wants to try all the principles that we were talking about herself first. I said, okay, great. I'll contact you in a few weeks, see how you've gone. Anyway, I honest to God didn't really have an intention of calling her back in a few weeks because it completely slipped my mind. I was going through it because I had gone through all of the current leads for like last week, like all the attendees and / people who were interested. So I'm going through the list, called Kylie again. And, hey Kylie, I remember last time we spoke, you said you had a marketing background, you wanted to try apply the principles that we spoke about in the webinar yourself. Since then, I've then spoken to her, she's done nothing, which is okay, whatever. So she's been really busy and I was like, okay, cool, what's been busy? It's just business going good. She said, yeah, we're just executing on our action plan. I said, instead of, do you just want to buy now? I said, do you want me to go away and make you something custom so you actually know what it would look like for your business? And I used their business and they made it a bit more specific to them. Anyway, I can't remember exactly what I said. And she said, no. As I said before, I'm not interested. Anyway, she didn't say that before because I have notes attached to what we spoke about, and if she said not interested, I was just going to mark her as red. Irrespective, she's now marked as red. Jason, it's Lucas. Jack and I are the people that ran the webinar a few weeks ago. Did you happen to jump on?
What company are you calling from, Lucas?
Presidian. So we ran the webinar on the Google Business Profile stuff.
Yeah, I was on it for 3/4 and I had to bail.
No kidding. Why? What's up? What happened?
Oh, I just had work.
Oh, okay, sure.
Putting
Bit of feedback from you. So from what you actually saw, was it good? Was it not?
There was no real standout points for me.
Okay. So you were pretty all over it then?
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to gauge my business. I've been pretty heavily involved in Google and all of that type of stuff for a few years, and I'm just trying to see more so what's out there.
In terms of, what do you mean by what's out there?
Like what other companies are offering what versus the guys that I'm using at the moment.
Oh, okay. So what are the guys that you're using now doing for you?
Managing Google Ads, SEO, Meta Ads, trying to get involved in the AI stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes they're not the greatest.
When you say you're a bit like about the guys that you're working with, don't want to prod or pry, but what does that actually mean? Like, where do you think they're falling short? What is it that you're actually looking for? / where do you think stuff could be improved?
This is the $1 million question. I guess I feel like they're hard to get hold of, and
Sure.
The response time for them is really difficult. But you were talking organic stuff versus Google Ads, and they're more Google Ads versus the organic stuff.
Yep.
So I guess it's kind of not comparative, right?
Well, in that respect, kind of, but we do a lot of Google Ads for Sparkies, all the results that we've gotten and all that sort of stuff. So we were actually specializing in Google Ads for electricians. Tell me about the Google Ads. I'm the stuff for Sparkies. Hello?
Hello?
Have you got me?
Hello?
Hello, Jason? Workshop registrant, isn't that just bloody dandy? Isn't that the bloody dandy lad? Got a call in an hour at 2 p.m. I was supposed to have it yesterday, but no show, which is okay. Who gives a damn? Not me. Not me, that's for shizzle. Rescheduled,
Hi
which is
there.
good.
You've called.
The guy that I was supposed to have a call with, I sent him a text asking to confirm at about 1. He said, no, I've sent you a message saying that I can't make it today. Mate, no, you didn't. Then he like emphasized again after we rescheduled it. Yeah, as per the message, I already let you know. Well, obviously you sent it to the wrong number, and some guy named Billy with a similar phone number, or just you got the wrong phone number in your phone, has now been called Lucas and now knows that you can't attend the call. Mate, doesn't make sense. Just doesn't make sense, does it? So obviously I'm confirming with you because I didn't get that message, did I, mate? Also, not sure if you know how bloody iPhones bloody work, buddy. But anyway, this is a voicemail from Jack I got.
What the fuck? I have no words, but what the...
Oh my god. My word. But that's the sort of people and some of the conversations that you can expect if you are doing a whole lot of lead calling and all that sort of stuff. What I would actually like to do is get an email sent out to all these people just on some of the results that we've done for like just in the first month of clients that we've worked with. And I think that would be extremely valuable. And I think if we just sent it to everyone individually from our inbox instead of, you know, putting it into Instantly or getting Go High Level to do it, so it doesn't go into the promotions tab or the updates tab. And ideally, fingers crossed, hopefully it does go straight into their inbox. Yeah, actually, you know what? I've got a whiteboard staring right at me, so I'm going to put that on one of the little things to do.